Hi, I'm Malcolm.
And I'm Rachel. We're two Canadians living on our 39-foot mainship trawler, living an adventure of a lifetime. We invite you to follow along as we travel 6,000 miles through Canadian and U.S. waterways around America's Great Loop. So we've had a really nice time here at Kelby Island, one of our favorite spots. And this dock that we're on, they just put it out 2 days ago, just right before we got here. And then yesterday they added the swim ladder at the end, which I guess they were just repainting and cleaning up. So today I did laundry, and just a little bit of laundry. You can see I've kind of hanging all over there. And I'm going to actually bring some of it in and just hang it inside, or just inside where it doesn't get too winded when we're going along and blow off. So we're just about to leave actually and head over to Westport. So we're going to continue along the Rideau Canal and go through the Narrows Locks. And we've been to the Narrows Locks many times, and it's basically like a causeway across the water and defines the water between Big Rideau, where we are now, and Upper Rideau Lake, which is where Westport is. So Malcolm's just come up to the upper helm here and he's getting everything sorted. I'm going to bring in a few things just so they don't blow away, and then we'll get ready to untie the lines. Hope you're having a great day. Big Rideau Lake is the largest lake on the Rideau Canal at 32 kilometers long and 6 kilometers wide, and a maximum depth of 360 feet. The shoreline is lined with cottages and houses, public recreation area and campground, and of course, Murphy's Point Provincial Park on the north shore. Primary inflow is from Upper Rideau Lake at the Narrows, as well as Black Creek to the west. It drains into Lower Rideau and ultimately all the way to the St. Lawrence River via the Ottawa River. Common fish found in the lake include sunfish, large and smallmouth bass, northern pike, walleye, and lake trout. So we just docked at the Narrows Locks, and we're the only boat on the blue line because they just put up a couple of boats, so we might have to wait a few minutes before we can go up. Maybe they'll even lock some boats down first. So didn't take us long to get here at all. It's an absolutely beautiful day. The water is just calm, clear, the sun is out, only just a little breath of wind. Really, really nice day. During busy summer months, the Narrows Lock is a popular spot for visitors by boat and car. Many times previously, we've come through the locks by boat and had several spectators who bring a picnic and watch the boats go by. There's that saying that many boaters know, sometimes you watch the show and sometimes you are the show. Last time at Narrows Lock, pretty nostalgic.
Pretty nostalgic. How many times have we done this?
So many times. It's a beautiful day for it too.
Gorgeous.
Thanks, have a good day. It's eerily calm here.
I know, it's so much to
I know.
say.
Yeah. So now we've gone through the Narrows Locks, and now we're in Upper Rideau Lake, which is part of the Rideau Lake system. And if we were to continue on the Rideau Canal, we'd be heading a little bit to port towards Newborough, but we're going to take a little side trip, which is very short, to the village of Westport, Ontario. And it's a very popular spot for cottagers and boaters, and we've been coming here for many, many years as kids from our family cottage and on our previous boats that we've owned with our own children, and now again on the loop. So it's very fun and special for us to revisit Westport. I know we have some looper friends who are there, so we're going to hang out with them, and actually our daughter is coming down to visit this evening. So that's going to be a lot of fun for us to catch up there. Welcome to Westport, a quaint eastern Ontario town with a year-round population of only 630. This little village is a hidden treasure and lies at one end of Upper Rideau Lake on the iconic Rideau Canal, making it a beautiful destination for travelers by boat or by car. It is ideally situated 40-minute drive north of Kingston and 75-minute drive south of Ottawa. So we've arrived at our destination. We're in Westport, Ontario, right at the harbour docks. And we went about 5.5 nautical miles. Took us only, I don't know, maybe an hour. They actually docked us on a different dock at first because there were some little boats here just day docking and they didn't really have enough room for us here. So now we've just moved to the main dock and you can see there's a couple of other boats there as well. And off in the distance is the iconic Westport Bridge that goes from the island over to the little village. Westport is the nearest town for many people who reside in the surrounding rural area of Rideau Lakes Township. It is also central for many cottagers located on various lakes in this area. The community is very walkable with only 100 steps from the harbor to downtown Westport and services like the grocery store, the bank, and the liquor store. The village was first settled in the early 1800s and two families built saw and grist mills, successfully using the lake for transportation. The small community was first known as Head of the Lake and was renamed Westport in 1841, the name reflecting its location at the west end of Upper Rideau Lake. The post office dates from 1845 and the village of Westport was incorporated in 1904 when it separated from North Crosby Township. For such a small community, Westport has a lot of churches, including this one, Westport United Church. Like much of the surrounding area, Westport received a large number of Irish immigrants in the 1840s through the 1860s following the Great Famine. St. Edward's Catholic Church, built in 1859, was an early cultural center for the largely Catholic Irish immigrants. Westport remained a thriving commercial center through the 19th century and into the 20th century. The building of the Rideau Canal allowed goods to be shipped north to Ottawa and south to Kingston. In 1882, an ambitious railway project from Brockville to Sault Ste. Marie was proposed. The project ran out of money after the section from Brockville to Westport had been completed in 1888. The Brockville-Westport line moved goods, mail, and people to and from the St. Lawrence River and Westport. Many cheese factories were located on this route, and the train was known as the Cheese Run. The rail line also brought tourists north to Westport, starting a tradition of Westport as a tourist destination. The last train traveled this line in 1952. been a good visit to Westport.
Yes, iconic.
Yeah, it's fun. We're just sitting in the building that says Westport Spring. And years ago, my family used to come and get water from the spring to go to our family cottage. You guys probably did that too.
We never drank it, but we always came here, and
Yeah.
it's at least the structure, this rendition, it's been like 40 years old, so it's always been here.
Maybe more even.
Maybe more for what we know. And you're right, there used to be a pump in the middle of the little thing, and you'd pump out
your water.
Yep, and it was just a little covered porch.
And that bridge has always been here. It's fun going on that bridge, just eating an ice cream, looking at all the boats. And that's probably where our dream of boating on a big boat started.
It is. It's right here.
Very cool.
And they've still got the spring running, and you can go down and see the cool water going into the Big Rideau. So it's nice.